Welcome in to one of the most beautiful sights that the USL PDL has to offer. We're in the foothills of Mount Rainier here in beautiful Sumner, Washington, as we are getting ready for the Sounders U23 and their last home match of the 2018 campaign. Here they take on the Victoria Highlanders coming south of the border. For this matchup here, the Sounders are coming off of a huge 4-0 win against the Portland Timbers just a few nights ago, and that has propelled them to second place into the standings as the table is hectic as ever. The Sounders find themselves in second, and Calgary Foothills FC, they have a comfortable first place lead with 26 points. And Victoria Highlanders come into this game tonight sitting second to last on the table, but just 3 points behind the Sounders in second. A win for Victoria can change the swing of things very quickly. If the Sounders want to see themselves in the USL PDL playoffs, they essentially have to win out and get help from other conferences around the country. The Sounders are showing up in the all-rave green with the blue socks, and Victoria shows up wearing the white shirts with the black shorts. It's a great matchup on hand here. Center referee will be Chad Stewart. Starting lineups for the Sounders has Trevor Jensen, Santiago Patino, Jamel Cox, Kendall Burks, the new addition, wearing number 13 in place of Scott Menzies, Hayden Criollo, Ryan DeGroot, Preston Kilwin, Philip Lund, Kaz Warren, Matt Carnifex, and Achille Kasim is in the net for the Sounders. For the Highlanders, Noah Cunningham, Chris Rushworth, Marcus Campanile, Mitch Papadanets, Jonas Smith, Thomas Shore, Stuart Heath, Pete Shawley, Josh Walter, Cam Hundell, and Ty Vanola is in the net wearing all red. Just about underway here, and we have the most Pacific Northwest casual day of all time, where we had about a monsoon lasting about 30 to 45 minutes prior to the match, flooding the streets of Sumner, leaving puddles all along the track. The turf is going to be slick today, but now we get blue skies, a little sunshine here to end this perfect Sumner night. Sounders started out with the kick, send the ball wide. It was Lund, couldn't find Warren. Warren wins the header on the throw, sends it away. The Sounders come out in a 3-5-2. Three defenders in the back, Kendall Burks, Ryan DeGroot, and on the near side here, wearing number 23, Preston Kilwin, as DeGroot sends it away, wearing number 22, the center back. Here's Jensen in the middle. A deflection finds Burks in the back, and now it's Kasim. Sends the ball to the 50. Patino can't win the header. Two-hand push in the back. Patino draws the first foul against Victoria. The Sounders showing in this 3-5-2. They put Jamel Cox and Kaz Warren on the wings, and they play as end-line to end-line fullbacks. A lob ball over the top goes to Vanola. Santiago Patino comes into this match with 6 goals for the Rave Green. He leads the team. And the header was knocked down. Jensen's under it. Lund can't win it. Ball up for grabs in the middle, and Kaz Warren's going to take a touch here on the near side. Patino back to the net. Turns, gets his pocket picked, and now it's in the middle with Walter. Trying to pick apart this Victoria formation. It looks like a 4-4-2 with a diamond in the midfield. One attacking center mid and a defensive holding center mid. Lund with a challenge in the middle. It gets taken over, going the other way. Campanile sends to the far side. Now Highlanders on the attack. Into the box, deflection away. And we're going to have the first corner kick of the match here in the 3rd minute.
Corner kick for Victoria.
It's going to be Marcus Campanile. Comes over the near side to take the corner. So we have a pause in the action here as chase down the ball. Ball played in the box, flicked over the top of the crossbar, and it was a great attacking chance for Victoria here in the 4th minute. Kasim's long goal kick. Finds Patino with a great touch, knocked down. Warren can't win the header. Patino still battling, still fighting. And gets cleared away, but only into Criollo's feet. Criollo goes into the middle for Patino, and a ball gets deflected away. Sent out to the near side for a throw for the Sounders. Great build-up, great attack, leading to a throw. And now the Sounders are sending Burks all the way from the back line in for this long throw and try and use it like a set piece. Here's Burks on the throw. Finding the 6. Headed away to the top of the box. Jamel Cox is underneath it. Big touch to the far sideline. Jamel Cox keeps it in play. Working with it. Gets a deflection away for a throw-in, and we'll see if the Sounders go to Burks again. It looks like they do. Burks long throw in. Targeting the 6. It's tipped away. Still in the box. Danger. But off of his line is Vinola. And now on the quick counter. Gets a quick punt out. But Warren's able to head it back. Deflected away for the time being. Here's Rushworth. Can't get his pass to the far side. Possession still going back and forth before Rushworth gets it out to the far side. Quick attack here. Here's Walter. Takes a touch with the left foot. Plays outside to that far sideline. Into the middle now. Good build-up play here. Walter chasing the ball down. Burke on the slide. And after the challenge, it's going to be last touch off of Josh Walter. And take a look at Josh Walter and the size against everyone else on the field. Clearly shorter in height, but the talent so far here in these early minutes. Great skill down that far side. Be able to have some combo play with the teammates, and he's running as the central midfielder here, but he's getting out to the wings. Well done from Josh Walter early. Ball taken down by Hundle. Hundle wearing the armband for Victoria. There's Walter. Drops it back, a deflection. I believe that was deflected off Jamel Cox, and now it's Patino for Criollo. Can't connect on the pass. Warren on the turnover. Gets his feet taken out from under him. Foul's going to be called. It's going to be a Sounders free kick. Just about 40 yards away from the net. Quickly taken by Lund. Here's Warren now, near side. Warren floats the ball to the back post. Jamel Cox can't run it down as it skips off the slick turf. Up into the quick counterattack. Hundle gets a touch into the attacking end before it's sent back into Kasim's net. Lund wins the header, flicks it on, but sent back by Jonas Smith. Walter with a quick turn in the middle, gets his feet taken out from underneath him. That was Trevor Jensen on the foul. Quickly taken. Here's Heath. Smartly played into the back line from Shores. Victoria able to connect some good passes here in the middle and the defensive end. They've had 2 attacking opportunities here early on. We're 8 minutes in. Criollo Sheds a defender, still going down that far sideline. Kaz Warren's getting into the box on the far side. Criollo with some step overs. Left-footed strike, and it's deflected away. The Sounders get their first corner of the night here in the 9th minute.
That's going to bring up the Sounders, a U23 corner kick.
Carnifex on the far side to take the right-footed corner. It's going to be an outswinger. Try and curl this more towards the PK spot. All the defenders are up in the box. Low ball, trying to get the deflect to the back post, but can't. Now it's a foot race, and Jamel Cox wins it easily. Incredible speed from the Tacoma Stars midfielder. Now here's Kaz Warren, the deepest man in the park who's used to playing on that outside flank. Jamel Cox with a long ball looking for Patino. Patino can't bring it down. Here's Cunningham on the ball on top of his own 18. Calmly playing along the back line, Victoria. The Sounders now trying to throw a few numbers high. They got 4 into the attacking third, trying to defend this and get a turnover. Great use of the chest to bring that down. Walter sprays a pass to the far side. Touched off of Campanelli. Walter again gets it taken away from Lund. Lund, though, on the turnover. Jensen cleans it up. Now Lund's back on possession. Great combo play for the Sounders, working between defenders and a flick from Lund. Now quick turnover and transition here going the other way, Victoria. Great touches working around his Hundle. Give and go up the near sideline. Walter takes 2 quick touches and a nutmeg. He's still on the attack, lays it off now far side. Victoria still on the attack. And eventually Carnifex is there to clean it up. He's carrying now 20 yards before he plays Criollo. Criollo again looking for a quick one-touch flick, trying to find his counterpart in Santiago Patino. But they can't connect. Quick run up the near sideline. Here's Heath. And the ball played into no man's land. Chasing it down was Hundle. Carnifex, interception. Long diagonal ball looking for Patino in a one-on-one situation. Patino takes a touch. Goes to the middle of the field, loses his footing. No call. Victoria gets it out of the attack from the Sounders. Well done. Great one-on-one defending for Victoria. Long ball looking for the far sideline. Headed away, last touched off of Burks. Walter in the midfield, drops back. Working around here, Shaw. Deflected into the middle. Walter runs onto it, into space now. Still dribbling, now he's under pressure. Great threaded pass into the box. And it was a heavy touch off the foot of Rushworth. Now the Sounders have possession, trying to work their way out. Lund with a great outside the foot flick for Warren, showing his speed. Warren cuts infield, sheds a defender. Warren still carrying, advantage played. Criollo for Patino in an offside position. Santiago Patino was just a step too far. But what great build-up there from the Rave Green. It started with Lund, a great flick that Kaz Warren wasn't even ready for. Warren then took off in a foot race, beat out the defender, then carried him for about another 30 yards, leaving a defender in the dust, trying to combine up top with the 2 crafty forwards, Criollo and Patino. Rushworth wins a header. There's Lund on the header now. Possession going back and forth. Here's Rushworth again. Carnifex comes through on the tackle, gets the Sounders possession, quickly dropping into their back line. When Sounders opened this 2018 campaign, it was a lot of direct over-the-top through balls, trying to find a combination of Patino and Nicholas Bordacki, who's on the bench today. But we have found them later into the season calming down. And here's Patino with a strike. Sends it away, but you gotta love a striker who's able to fire from 25 yards out very quickly. One touch takes the strike. But the Sounders were playing very direct early in the season. And now as we're in the later stages, you see a lot more possession out of the Rave Green Army. And such a great way to see them build up and work into the attacks rather than just dumping it over the top, trying to outrun the defense. Jensen's header won. Patino can't get the flick, and Walter is trying to bring it down. A foul going to be called as Walter hits the deck. Patino's body just a little too strong there. So he gets a push, and he will not get away with it. Santiago Patino has racked up a few yellow cards this season. He's an aggressive player, and he's not afraid to back down. And sometimes that hurts. Far side now, it's a great through ball. Running onto it, it's Papadinets. Drops back, but out of play, just too wide. Flicked on from Criollo. But Vinola is way off of his line. Now just lets the ball roll back into his own 18. Miscommunication there. Walter was the intended target. Thought he had a man behind him. Decided to leave it, wanting the play to go more wide. Victoria here has 4 attackers pushed high, pressing that Sounders line, and there's the turnover. It pays off. Going in onto the attack now, into the top of the 18. Here's Walter now, 30 yards out, left-footed strike. Floats into the box, and it's headed away. Trying to get flicked on. It was Rushworth on top of the 18, trying to send the header towards the frame, but couldn't. The Highlanders are sitting 4 attackers high, almost in a 4-3-3 now as it looks. With 1 holding center defensive mid, and 2 attacking, 2 wide wingers, and 1 lone striker. Great pass. Working with it now, and an obvious foul there. Preston Kilwin just didn't want that attack to further. He'd rather sit back on the set piece and let the Sounders defense do the work. But now Victoria's going to have a dangerous free kick. From an outside position here. And Kasim, the goalkeeper. This is a dangerous set piece here as you float this ball into that back corner 6. Kasim has to make a decision whether to come off his line to try and punch it away, or he sits and waits for a shot. Either way, you're in no man's land. Josh Walter stands over the ball. Left-footed free kick, floats it back 6, headed on, and it was wide. Kasim made the right move, stayed on his line as that ball was probably 10 yards away from him. Don't know if he would have got to it and left the net wide open. It was a good floated ball by Walter. Criollo's header flicked on. Walter wins a good header. Now into the attack. Burks takes it away from Rushmore's foot. Criollo trying to get into the attack on the counter. Here's Lund in the midfield, looking for help, looking for support. Philip Lund on the roster as a player coach. He's one that players will surely give their attention to on the field. Walter going to be called on a handball as he jumps in the air, trying to knock that down. The Sounders have a free kick in their defensive third. They're going to look for the possession, try and build up slowly but surely. See Darren Sawatsky, the head coach for the Sounders, on the far side, standing in the black shirt. He's calling out his orders to his team. He runs a tight ship here for the Sounders. He's very animated on the far sidelines throughout the games. A coach who knows what he wants his players to do, and when he gets his way, he is a very happy camper. Throwing out on the far side, it's going to be Victoria ball. "20 minutes into the match here in Sumner, and we haven't seen a huge goal-scoring opportunity since about the 5th minute. It's been quiet. It opened up quickly. Each team had a dangerous attacking chance. Now it's been a lot of possession in the neutral third. Here's Walter. Finds Rushmore, but Rushmore only gets a toe on it. Jamil Cox plays a heavy pass in for Criollo. Criollo now trying to slot through for Patino. Patino on a run in the foot race. And it's cleared away smartly by Ty Van Hola.
Friends, the Sounders U23 would like to welcome the participants of tonight's pre-match clinic and their families. Please welcome the Mount Rainier Football Club.
Great step over in the middle from Campanelli. Here's Rushworth, excuse me. Long switch of play. Kaz Warren camps underneath it, and then it's sent sky high by Heath. Lund heads the ball down for Warren. Warren into the 18. Warren looking on his left foot, sends a cross on the floor. Jamil Cox cleans it up, and it's in for the Sounders. They open up scoring in the 21st minute. Jamil Cox. Great work from the Sounders in the build-up. It started with Kaz Warren way back in the defensive third. He camps underneath a switched ball and gets the counterattack started. As it deflects off him, Philip Lund sends a header down, which resulted as a through ball back to Kaz Warren down the sideline. Warren then took about 2 touches into the box and sent a hard, sharply driven left-footed cross on the floor just as it's drawn up. But here's Walter on the counterattack. Walter still chasing it down on the far side. And it's finally out of play, but Kaz Warren's left-footed drive goes all the way across the box. No one was home. Nobody touched it. Jamil Cox comes flying in from that far side and strikes it into a huge crowd of both green and white jerseys, and it finds its way into the back of the net. The Sounders have an early lead here, but that's how it was the last time that these two teams met. The Sounders had a first-half lead and saw it dwindle away in a 2-1 loss on the road. Kaz Warren gets taken off of his feet, and it's a penalty. A 50-50 challenge, and this one's questionable for me. If we were at the World Cup in Russia, we might see the use of VAR here because Van Hola comes off of his line. He has the right to go after that ball, and he misses on it. Kaz Warren took a body. And looking at it on the replay here, Kaz Warren's chasing it down, and he heads it past Venola. It's a PK for the Sounders, but it's a questionable one. Victoria, they are not pleased with this call. But at this level, no VAR is in place. This is not the World Cup. And the Sounders gonna have an opportunity to double the lead here. Santiago Patino, who is wearing the captain's band, is standing at the PK spot.
In the 24th minute, a yellow card has been issued to Victoria, number 31, Tyrone Romero.
Santiago Patino 12 yards away from Ty Venola. Waiting for Chad Stewart's whistle as he gets into position. Patino, he charges, he slots it, it's perfect! Venola guesses the wrong way, and the Sounders, they lead 2-0 here in the 25th minute in Sumner. Santiago Patino gets his 7th of the season on a penalty that was won by Kaz Warren. Victoria has some work to do here, but thankfully they have a lot of time to do it. Plenty of time in the first half and the entire second half to work with.
In the 25th minute, your Sounders, the U23 second goal. The 7th of the year. Scored by number 7, Santiago Patino. Yeah, baby.
Smith works into the middle for Campanelli. Rushworth can't contain the pass. Here's Carnifex. Ball played up over the top. And a late call as it goes out of bounds. Patino sends it over his head. And the high pressure from the Sounders. They're rolling off the momentum here. Jamil Cox header goes to nobody. Long ball over the top, try and chase it down. DeGroot's header finds Lund, but taken over by Walter. Walter battling with Carnifex now. Easily handles possession to the near side. Gets it back, here's Walter. Great pass, but a heavy touch. And DeGroot clears it away safely. Offside, gonna be called Hayden Criollo. Just on the backside of the line as DeGroot cleared that ball over the top. Long ball down this near sideline. Here's Hundle. Right-footed cross into the middle. And it's headed away, but now wide open. Here's Heath. Heath plays another cross in. Headed away by DeGroot. A slide passing effort from Campanelli. Walter plays to the near side for Heath. Heath back to Walter. Gets a quick pass off. Keeping possession here is Victoria. Here's Rushworth. Trying to go one-on-one. Can't get it. Back in for Hundle. Hundle takes a strike. And it flares off wide.
Victoria shot taken by number 23, Cam Hundle.
This broadcast is brought to you by Adam Weigel of Bootstrapper Studios, specializing in event video of all sizes, live streaming, and inexpensive commercials for your small business. Send an email to info@bootstrappers.com to find out what they can do for you. Here's Hundle through the middle. Sends out wide to the far side. Has an overlapping run, does not use it. And now it's with Shores. Great through ball down that far sideline. Here's Smith. Smith looking for Walter, can't get to him. Footwork got caught in the turf, and here's Patino. Lets it bounce. And Patino can't let that ball hit the turf before he goes in on the challenge. Noah Cunningham goes over the top of him. Patino just takes that touch out of the air, takes away that challenge completely.
Later tonight on U23.com.
Great chest down in the middle for Hundle. Sends a through ball in behind. One touch, left foot shot, blocked by Kasim. Kaz Warren on the clearance. That was Mitch Papadinets. That was the first attacking chance that Victoria has had in a while. They had the few crosses, weren't able to get shots on frame. Kasim came up huge. Into the middle now, Rushworth. Rushworth sends a drive low. Kasim scoops it up.
Victoria number 9, Christopher Rushworth with a shot. Achilles Kasim with another save.
Warren on the bounce. Touches around the defender. Lund takes over. Gets his feet taken out from underneath him. No call. Lund does not like that, but Victoria has the throw in here. Rushworth with a pass into the middle. Walter has space. Carrying. Now sends to the far side for Smith. Just about a third of the way through today's match. Here's Shores. Shores turning, dribbling. Campanelli now into the attack. Rushworth trying to flick on, can't. DeGroot cleared away. Ryan DeGroot playing as a smart center back. Sending everything up, getting it out of the dangerous areas when he wins those one-on-one challenges. Here's Rushworth turning, has support to the left side. Rushworth still carrying, still fighting in between three green shirts. Now it's near side for Heath. Heath working for the give and go. Now it gets laid off for Cam Hundle. Hundle floats a ball far side, touch into the box, shot, it's in! Hits the side netting, it's Mitch Papadinets. Victoria is on the board here in the 32nd minute. And there's life for Victoria. The Sounders, they were sitting back. They haven't had that same attack that they did in the first 30 minutes, and it comes back to bite them. Great cross.
Victoria goal scored in the 32nd minute. The second of the year for number 12, Mitchell Papadinets, assisted by number 9, Christopher Rushworth.
And this game just got a lot more interesting. Into the middle now. The ball sent astray onto the far side. Victoria here scoring that goal in the first half sets them up so much better for the rest of the match. Being up 2 goals is not a great place to be, as now the Sounders are seeing that they're feeling confident, sitting back a little bit, not playing with the same amount of energy, and now it's a 1-goal game. Victoria has a lot of momentum as they've had a lot of possession into the attacking end for about the last 5 minutes.
Fans, it is our final home game of the regular season this evening, and the Rhubarb City supporters will be awarding their annual Player of the Year after tonight's match. Be sure you stick around after tonight's match to see who will be your Rhubarb City supporters Player of the Year.
Long ball diagonally hit. Looking for Jamel Cox, has a runner, and Phil Lund uses him. Lund has space. First time right-footed cross, has Warren, backside of the box, takes a touch. Now he's going down to the goal line, left-footed shot, near post. Saved by Venola. Hundle lays off for Walter. Smith now on the run for that pass. Rushworth and Smith connect. Walter sends a chip over the top, looking for Heath. Heath, one touch into the box, gets it back. Great one-touch passing here from Victoria. Into the box on the left foot, great tackle from Burks. He's gonna send it away for the second corner. Out to that far side for the corner. Papadinets, who has the goal in the 32nd minute. Looking to create a little more magic. Has 6 white shirts in the box. Sends in the in-swinger. It's headed away. Criollo can't flick it on any further, and Phil Lund runs underneath it. Lund with a great touch. Still carrying, still dribbling. Looking for Criollo's outside foot. Still chasing it down. Here's Hayden Criollo on a second touch. Faces the middle. Now it's Lund. And Lund's going to drop all the way back. No, it goes back for Criollo. Lund takes on the overlap. Sliding effort, sends it away. Stuart Heath.
Scoring correction on the Victoria goal. The assist is given to number 23, Cam Hundle.
Here's Kendall Burks over to the near side for the throw-in. In the 37th minute, the Sounders holding on to that 1-goal lead. Burks. Long throw and looking for the PK spot. Nobody there. And it gets flicked away to the far side, and the Sounders are going to have another throw-in. And Burks is going to jog straight across to the other side of the field. Kaz Warren, the only green shirt, back near the 50. The outside midfielder. All the defenders are up as Burke, the right back, taking the throw. DeGroot is in the middle. Here's Burke's throw. Looking for DeGroot. No, Lund trying to keep it alive. DeGroot now top of the box. It gets deflected away. Now Victoria looking to push the attack. Almost a turnover. A foul is going to be called, and it looks like it was Spikes up on the far side. Patino's still on the ground, and that foul was not called by center referee Chad Stewart, but with the help of his assistant. And it's going to benefit the Sounders here in the 38th minute. Noah Cunningham not happy with the call. He's talking to Chad Stewart in the middle. Now Philip Lund is on top of this free kick. Sounders have 4 players on top of the box right now. 5 as Jamel Cox runs in. Lund lobs the ball towards the net. And Vinhola easily cleans it up. Hundle now on the quick counter. Sends a first-time pass for Walter, who can't keep it in play and finds himself into the Sounders bench. Burke on a long throw that can't find Patino. Here's Trevor Jensen on the ball. Drops back into his back line. Jensen almost plays as the PDL version of Ozzy Alonso for the Sounders side. He's the strong, hard-working center defensive midfielder who connects every single pass that he is on top of. Lobbed ball back to that far side. One-touch cross, the left-footed flick. Unable to get there was Hundle. Now Criollo trying to keep that ball in play up into the attack. Victoria has been benefiting a lot off of the lobbed cross to the backside. Now going down that far sideline again, Papadinets. On the right foot now into the box, low pass. DeGroot takes a touch. Now he's got to work to try and clear it away, and he sends it out for a throw-in near the corner flag. We're in the 40th minute. If you're joining us a little bit late, the Sounders had a 2-0 lead, scoring in the 21st and the 24th minute as a cross flies into the box. Rolling out to the far side, but Heath can't keep it in. It was a 2-0 lead after 2 back-to-back goals within 3 minutes of each other. Victoria then answered back in the 32nd minute. And these next 5 minutes could be challenging for Kasim here as the sun has started to shed through the clouds. It's a low sunset here at Sunset Stadium, and it will blind Kasim for the next few minutes of the first half. Jensen fouled in the midfield, pulling on the shoulder of Cam Hundle. Neither team has much urgency here late in this first half. There's just moments left. Few minutes plus stoppage time. We'll see how much is allowed. It's been a fairly clean first half, 3 goals. There's that lobbed ball over the backside again, bringing it down. Here's Papadinets on that far side. Smith plays the ball over the top, but only finds Burks. Burks gets the pass from Jamel Cox and sends it away. Carnifex doing everything he can on that far sideline, but the ball dribbles out. Here's Pete Shaw. Sends a pass looking for Hundle, but it just runs by him. DeGroot, long ball on the counterattack. Venola is off of his line and catches. Doesn't let Patino's run affect him at all. Walter has played an excellent game in the midfield so far through these first 40 minutes. DeGroot sends the ball back for Kasim. Campanelli is applying the pressure, and it gets sent away to the 50. Jamel Cox wins the header, but he's on the ground now after the challenge. Criollo still on the attack, still carrying possession. Criollo working, trying to get past 2 defenders. He does. Here's Patino into the box, back to the net, and he takes way too heavy of a touch as it clears over that goal line, out for a goal kick. Jamel Cox still limping. He's grabbing his hip. Walter brings down the second effort. And Lund's defense is no good for the Victoria offense, but right as I say that, pass goes astray. Far side out for Sounders throw. Ball bounces over the top. Patino underneath it. Gets a flick for Criollo. Criollo working behind the Victoria defense. Now trying to get enough space for a cross. He's got three players helping him. The cross comes off and it's deflected away. It's the second corner of the night for the Sounders. Carnifex on the corner again. Sounders haven't scored off many set pieces this year. Let's see if that changes here. Carnifex's corner, far side, DeGroot's header. Over the crossbar, through the uprights. As we approach stoppage time, we'll see how many minutes Chad Stewart allows. DeGroot's clearance. Lund takes over on the header. Going back and forth with possession. Warren sends back for DeGroot. Then a long ball played all the way over for Vendola. With just a minute to play here in stoppage time, we'll see how much pressure Victoria tries throwing upfield. The flicked on header goes all the way back into Sims' net. Long ball looking for Patino, can't get to it. Here's Carnifex. But quick turnover. Here's Victoria going the other way, far side. It's Papadinets. Left-footed cross, it's floated in the header, and it's just wide. My goodness, that would have been a very huge change of events here if that would have ended the first half with a goal. But there's that final whistle. The last touch was a great offensive opportunity for Chris Rushworth off the left foot cross from Mitchell Papadinets. And just like that, we're going into the intermission. The Sounders leading 2-1 over Victoria. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in 15 minutes for second half action live from Sumner, Washington. Welcome back into the second half here, live from Sunset Stadium in Sumner, Washington, where we're at the foothills of Mount Rainier, and a shout away from Seattle. It's the Sounders U23 taking on the Victoria Highlanders, who are coming down from Victoria, Canada. The Sounders lead 2-1 thanks to two early goals. The 21st minute was Jamel Cox off an assist from Kaz Warren, and the 24th minute it was a PK that was converted by Santiago Patino, and yet again, Kaz Warren won that PK to be able to get the Sounders 12 yards away onto the penalty spot and put them in a 2-0 lead. Kaz Warren was definitely the man of the match in the first half, and it was the Highlanders who scored in the 32nd minute. It was a great cross off the foot of Cam Hundle to the backside for Mitch Papadinets in the 32nd minute to be able to bring this game back in to a closer perspective for the Highlanders. The Highlanders here, they had a lot of momentum to end the first half. They were the ones pushing. The Sounders didn't really have much attack after they went up 2-0. Being up 2-0 is a terrible, it's the best and worst place to be because you feel like you have all the momentum, but one goal changes everything, and now the Sounders are on their heels. From the looks of it, no substitutions were made at halftime. Now here's a great entry ball into the attack. Turning, it's Papadinets as he sends a ball to the far sideline. First time cross floating all the way to the backside over the net and out for a goal kick here. The sun is just about all the way down. We got the lights on here at Sumner. We should have a great second half in store if it's anything like the first half. Carnifex trying to take possession away from Walter, but Walter comes up with it. It was underneath Carnifex's legs when Walter reached in and took it. Walter now plays to the near side. Papadinets. Here's Walter carrying. Gets it taken away. Carnifex too heavy of a touch, though, on the turnover. It goes back to Victoria. Sounders sitting in second place on the standings with 15 points through 11 games played. Victoria, they got 12 points through 11 games played. Both teams fighting for a playoff spot. There's a lot of good competition in the other conferences in the West. Jamel Cox jumps sky high, chests it down. Carnifex, and now Jensen pokes a ball over the top. Criollo brings it down. Here's Hayden Criollo gaining some space. Right-footed cross. Patino can't get a chest onto it, and he was going to look to try and knock that ball down to Philip Lund, and now the foul will be called on Santiago Patino as he was backing down Cunningham. Santiago Patino, who just committed that foul, he's got 7 goals on the season for the Sounders. 1 in today's match. We're going to redo the free kick as Chad Stewart was not pleased with the first one. And now we're back underway. Wide open header in the middle, won by Campanelli. Kaz Warren, though, flicks on up the line. Criollo trying to chase it down. He cannot. The Highlanders have been a team who has kept possession today very well. They've been able to knock the ball around the midfield and the back line as Walter combines in the middle. Hundle brings it out near side now on the touch of Smith. Smith with a great entry pass into the attack. Now back into the neutral third, working into it. Great build up here from Victoria. Papadinets near side, left-footed cross. It's to the near post, and Jonah Smith was there It's out for a corner as he bodied it into the Sounders' feet, deflected away.
In the 50th minute, a corner kick for Victoria.
Neither head coach Darren Sawaski nor Thomas Niendorf have gone to their benches or have had them begin warming up. During halftime, usually we see the benches out staying loose. That was not the case today. Here's the right-footed corner kick near post. Headed away by Lund. It's still in a dangerous position. Ball rolling back, and it's deflected out for another corner.
That'll be another corner kick for Victoria.
Far side, Campanelli to take. Here in the 51st minute. Corner comes in, header, far post, gets flicked on. Now it's out to this near side sideline. Taking a touch, Smith. Can't get past Jamel Cox as that ball goes up the track and out for a throw.
And how about a nice big round of applause for our ball kids doing a fantastic job tonight. Really good kids.
Here's Criollo on the near sideline. Taken over by Victoria. Walter in the midfield. Plays a square pass, hooks up with Shores. Into the middle, spinning, a foul. And that's going to be Carnifex pulling on the shoulder of Papadinets. Left-footed free kick. Kasim punches it away, comes way off his line, and now here's Criollo. One touch trying to go up the sideline, can't. He was trying to get a quick throw, gets held back by Stewart, the referee. He was too far up the line. No, excuse me, a foul was called. My apologies on the missed call. Now here's Jamel Cox down the near sideline. Jamel Cox has a goal on the day, trying to get an assist now. He's carrying and dribbles over the goal line. Jamel Cox is such a dangerous winger. Jamel Cox again near side, gets the pass. And now long ball over the top. Patino flicks on. It's Criollo, top of the 18. And he sends it over the crossbar. Hayden Criollo had a gift put on his right foot. He was wide open, 18 yards out. And just overpowered that when all he had to do was place it. Sent it just inches over the bar. That was a great header won by Santiago Patino. Here's Patino now trying to chase it down the near sideline. Battling. It's going to roll away for a throw after Carnifex won the header. Great interception going the other way. Burke sent that ball too heavy. Sent it about 50 yards downfield, but the interception sprung out, took it away, and immediately stopped the Victoria attack.
Hop online and go to TacomaSoccerCenter.org to find out how to join in for adult and youth leagues here in the South Video sound, TacomaSoccerCenter.org.
Victoria's going to have to redo the goal kick as the initial goal kick was passed short but did not leave the 18. Results in just a do-over. Burke wins the header, sends it out of bounds over towards head coach Darren Swatsky. Kaz Warren's shaken up. He's laying on the 50 right now. He may need to leave this game. Darren Swatsky immediately gets his entire bench up. Trainers on the field. Looking at the bench options here. Sounders have Leroy Magarushi, Nicholas Burdacki, Hugo Delhamel, Yoshi Chafin, Eddie Na, Christian Rotter. They're all in the 18 today.
From MVP Physical Therapy is the proud supporter of the Sounders U23. MVP Physical Therapy designs programs to improve function and speed recovery. Check out MVP Physical Therapy just down the road on Main Street here in Sumner. For more, visit MVPPT.com.
Kaz Warren is to his feet. He looks like he is exiting the premises right now. We'll see if a substitution is on the way. If I had to guess, I'd send Leroy Magarushi or Hugo Delhamel into that outside midfield position. Now throwing goes up the line. Another foul going to be called. Stewart, the center referee, is staying on top of the post up, if you will. Does not want these forwards backing down defenders. Now it's a long ball over the top. Patino chasing it down. But Vinola is off of his line. He now has to deal with the sun as it breaks through the clouds. Victoria brings it down after two headers. Now here's the Highlanders in the neutral third. Long ball chipped over the top. Papadinet's chasing it down. Trying to work past Burks. He can't. And Burks comes up big again, dispossessing Rushworth. Clears away for a throw-in. Sun setting to the west, absolutely blinding the crowd here on hand, but they don't call it Sunset Stadium for no reason. Here's Papadinets into the box. Left-footed pass, dangerous, but cleared away. Header on, Patino now underneath it, trying to run with it. And it was picked up by Cunningham, and now the possession back with the Highlanders. Papadinets trying to get past Burke again. He's trying to shield for a goal kick, but he wins a free kick. It looks like Kaz Warren has rejoined the game. He's back on that far sideline. Ball has yet to go over to that side. He has yet to get another touch since going down with the injury. Lund gets a touch, passes for Patino. Ball turned over. And it's a great flick from Rushworth. Into the attack now. Hundle playing smartly into the middle. One touch floated ball to this near side. Chested down by Smith. Smith's left-footed cross lobbed into the backside. Warren heads away safely, smartly. And it's dropped all the way back into the Highlander defense. Noah Cunningham now. Near midfield. Plays for Smith. Far side carrying is Shaw. Long ball over the top. Criollo gets a flick on it. He was tugged on. No call from Stewart. Criollo doesn't like it, and neither does Darren Sawatsky on that far sideline. The Highlanders now carrying with possession, but it's a turnover in the neutral third. Carnifex looks for Patino. Patino leaves it. He runs around. He's still got it. Patino, top of the 18. Three white shirts around him. Criollo now with open space. Criollo's flick. No, it's saved. Cleared away. Are you kidding me? That's 2 chances now that the Sounders have not been able to put away. Whistle blown. Sounders going to get the foul called. Kaz Warren takes the free kick quickly on the far side. And Stewart wants to bring it back as he was not set ready to go. Going back to that shot. It was Santiago Patino who left the ball, ran around the backside of the defender. Had an open look on top of the 18 before 3 shirts collapsed on him, and it left Criollo wide open on the far side. He played him wide, but he was unable to connect, unable to convert. Criollo took a heavy touch that bounced up into the air about 4 feet. Was never able to bring it down. And Vinola was able to send it away, and now we got our first substitution of the match as Marcus Campanelli exits today's match. Into the game here, number 8, Mackenzie Cole enters. He's got 1 goal on the season. Hopefully he can try and get a second one today and get Victoria to knot up this match. Here's Cole on his first touch. We're 2/3 of the way through the match here. The Sounders still leading 2-1 off of the 21st and 24th minute goal. But here's Hundle on a dangerous attack. Sends it wide now. Hundle making a cutting run. Here's Hundle. And it's deflected onto the outside of the net. Kasim was there to cover. What a dangerous attack from the Highlanders.
Victoria corner kick.
Fifth corner of the match for the Highlanders. Floats a high ball. It's a one-touch volley. And it's deflected out. If that was not deflected, that would have found its way into the back of the net. It was Thomas Shores with the strike. He sat under it, camped out. Had all day, all night underneath it. Not a green shirt around. Had a clean, wide open chance at a full volley. Sixth corner of the match here for the Highlanders. It's sent in, back post, curling in. Headed to the top of the box, Criollo. Heads it on even further, but it's not out of danger yet. Here's Papadinets. Plays to the top, Hundle, switches play. Far side now. Floated ball into the box, 2 white shirts, back post, head across the middle. Dangerous buildup from Victoria Highlanders, but it's cleared away safely. Now dumped all the way in to the Highlanders defensive end. Sounders have a substitution on the far side, and that looks like Nicholas Brodacki and Leroy Magarushi are getting ready to enter the match. Going in on the attack, here's Cole. Cole loses his footing, there's the foul called. It's just about 30 yards out. Now the Sounders are gonna get their substitutions in, and a yellow card was issued, and it looked like Kaz Warren picked up a yellow.
In the 64th minute, a yellow card has been issued to Sounders U23, number 28, Kaz Warren.
Kaz Warren has found himself all over the place on the stat sheet today. He's got an assist in the 21st. You can go ahead and credit him with the assist to the PK goal, as he was the one who drew the foul, and now he gets a yellow card. So it's Philip Lund and Hayden Criollo who exit today's game. Checking in is Leroy Magarushi and Nicholas Brodacki. Free kick on the way, it's low, and it's cleared away by Jensen. He doesn't want that business near his net. Ball all the way back. And another header won by Jensen. Patino on the attack. There's the foul call. They're going to bring that foul all the way back as Patino wasn't able to corral. Sounders get things going along their back line. Here's Warren. Pass attempted up line, gets deflected out of bounds for a throw. Jensen's header finds Patino, flicks on, looking for a Brodacki. The clearance couldn't make it to midfield, and it's going to be off the back of Cam Hundle. Magarushi now turns, looking for Brodacki, but he was backing away. Magarushi wins it again. Now plays wide for Jamel Cox. Overlapping run from Magarushi. Here's Jamel Cox. He's got space on top of the box. Slips one through for Brodacki. The left-footed shot. It's a great save. Are you kidding me? Ty Vanola. He has been an absolute wall in the second half. Nothing is getting past him. It's been 3 point-blank shots. He's playing larger than life here in the second half. DeGroot wins the header on the long clearance. Carnifex can't win the second ball. Hundle plays out wide. Cole with the give and go finds Hundle. Here's Walter. Walter carrying with pace to the near side. Now sends a pass. Jensen, his deflection straight into the feet of Papadinets. On top of the box, here's Hundle. Hundle now looks, gets it back off the deflection, trying to take a shot. Couldn't fully connect as it dribbles away.
On the road to the final 2 matches of the regular season. Follow them on Facebook and Twitter as they march towards the PEDL playoffs.
The Highlanders with possession now in the neutral third. Still trailing a goal here with just over 20 minutes remaining in today's match. Here's Walter going through the midfield. Can't split Jensen and Carnifex. Now it's with Kaz Warren. Jamel Cox takes a touch into the midfield. Finds Magarushi. No, it's intercepted. Well done by the back line. And a foul is going to be called. Jensen gets his feet taken out from under him by Josh Walter. Slowly sending the free kick is the Sounders here. No rush at all. Free kick intended for Jamel Cox. It's kept in play down the goal line. Now it's cleared up to the 50. DeGroot chests it down, brings it in with a touch. Now plays over the top. Brodacki there, flicks over his head. Jamel Cox running onto it, trying to get around the back line. Gets his feet taken out, and there's a foul called in between the side of the 18 and the near side sideline, just above the Chevy bow tie. The Sounders have a great free kick opportunity here. Coming up to take this free kick, it looks like it's going to be Preston Kilwin, one of the three defenders for the Sounders. He's going to put this ball on his left foot. The Sounders currently 4 green shirts into the box. Kilwin and Jamil Cox stand over the ball. It's a 2-man wall for the Highlanders. Nobody on the near post. Tyven Ola has a clear shot if this is a low-driven ball to come off his line and drive at it. Here's Kilwin's free kick. Near post, and it's sent up into the air. Ball still bouncing around for possession. Jamil Cox wins it. Great footwork to get around 2 defenders. Jamil Cox down to the goal line. Can't keep it in. It's going to be a Highlanders goal kick. Walter now on the back line. Drops back. Possession being kept deep into the Highlanders' end. Long ball being played over the top, but Kilwin sends it away.
And back with the next match, the Rhubarb City supporters will be handing out their annual Player of the Year award. You are invited to stick around for the award presentation.
Looks like Chris Rushworth is leaving the pitch today.
Departing number 9, Christopher Rushworth. Entering the match, number 21, Blair Sturrock.
Looks like Blair Sturrock, number 21. Down the far side. Here's Cole. Cole in a double team trying to work out of it. Great footwork to get out of it, but Burks is there for the header to send it away. But just for the moment, as the Highlanders are back on possession into the attack. Dangerous ball into the 18, sliding effort. It's open to the back post. Kasim was off his line, and now the rip shot. It misses just wide on the near side. The ball rolling through no man's land. No one was there to answer the call. The Highlanders got to be kicking themselves after letting that one just roll away from them. This could be a tie ball game here in the 73rd minute. Foul going to be called as Magarushi was in a challenge against Mackenzie Cole. Both got tangled up. Both hit the turf. But Cole had the better positioning. Here's Walter on a free kick. We got 30, 35 yards out. And Walter now retreats to the back line as it's Jonah Smith, the defender, on the right-footed free kick. Sends it low, and Jensen clears it over the 50. Vanola way off of his line. Throws it back into the mixer. Header flicked on. Burks. Jamil Cox with the over-the-head kick to send it out for a throw-in on the near side. Possession just going back and forth between these two sides. Switched over to the far side. Deflected away for a throw-in. Substitution on the way. That could possibly be Eddie Naw on the far side for the Sounders. It looks like Kaz Warren is going to be exiting the match. Excuse me, that will be Yoshi Chafin wearing number 15. Here's Brodacki on a quick counterattack. Sends a through ball for Patino. Patino showing his speed, has Brodacki in the center. Patino, low cross, back post, one touch, sent across the face of the goal. I believe that was Chafin already, but he just did not have the angle. Carnifex to Magaruche. And now it's sent out to the near side. The Sounders have now had 4 huge attacks into the 18. They've had great goal-scoring opportunities here in the second half, have not been able to capitalize on any. 75th minute here in Sumner, 15 minutes to play in tonight's match. Patino can't corral the header. Magarushi applying the pressure. He's center attacking mid here. He's applying pressure all the way in. DeGroot heads back for Kasim. No pressure around. And now Kasim picks up here. Slowly. Everything slow for the Sounders here late in the second half. They're going to take their time on dead ball situations. They're going to take their time on substitutions. Here's Patino. And there's going to be a foul called. Patino was again backing down his opponent. Chad Stewart is having none of the posting up from the forwards. Absolutely zero. Neither player can win the header there, and it's Papadinets who comes up with it. Walter drops all the way back for Vanola. Carnifex can't keep possession. He's battling now. And sent away for a Sounders throw. Heavy touch off of Jonas Smith. Long throw from Burks, looking for Patino. He lets it bounce once. He's in behind the defense. Now he's got his back. Patino getting pulled on. He's into the box. Patino rolls all the way down to the goal line and just waited too long. He wanted to wait for the foul. He was trying to shed off all the contact, and he had support in the middle. Patino needs to play a little smarter there. Take the touch. Look at the opportunity you have. Gets a deflection on that pass as the Highlanders trying to work out of the back with small ball. Walter in the middle. Jensen with the handball. It's going to be Highlanders free kick here on the midfield line. Long ball over the top. Papadinets chasing it down to the corner stick. Now it's sent back out for Smith. Smith crosses into the box. The header flicked on, and Kasim is there. The headed shot that went straight to him. But great positioning there from the goalkeeper. Brodacki in offside position, chasing that down, but Stewart waves down the flag. Now it's near side for Smith. Smith carrying with patience. Jensen deflection in the middle. Magarushi one-touch ball. Here's Patino, one-on-one opportunity. He slots into the right side, and it's in. Santiago Patino. Give him 2 on the night. Incredible counterattack from the Sounders. The quick deflection in the middle. Leroy Magarushi, then one-touch left-footed pass. He sees Santiago Patino's speed and the space in front of him, and Santiago Patino, with his 8th goal on the season, he makes this a 3-1 match here in the 80th minute. Give Leroy Magarushi the assist there. And right after that, Patino takes his last touch of the match as he exits. He's done. A perfect way to end the night for Santiago Patino. And it looks like Eddie Na has checked into the game for him, the speedy attacker from Pacific Lutheran University.
During the match, number 6, Francisco Bartolino. And for the Sounders U23, departing number 7, Santiago Patino.
It's Magarushi in the box. Magarushi dancing, lays off, shot, strike, and it's deflected over the bar. Eddie Na checks into the game and almost gets one just as quickly as he entered. There's 10 minutes left for the Highlanders here to try and work something out. Corner kick coming from the far side here. The Sounders up 3-1 in the 82nd minute. Here it comes from the far side. DeGroot can't get ahead cleanly on it as it deflects out of bounds and away. Now the Highlanders trying to work quick. They got limited time remaining here in tonight's match. Burks wins a great header. It's knocked down. Here's Smith. Smith sprays a ball wide to that far side and cleared away smartly from Yoshi Chafin. Long clearance out of the back. Na is there to try and chase down. Cunningham drops back. Now it's cleared away to this near side. Taking the touch, Francesco Bartioli. Through the middle. Here's Hundle. Cole plays out wide. Now working into the middle. It's a left-footed strike. Kasim. Confidently, easily done. Long clearance from Kasim. Header won by Shaw. Here's Na chasing down. And a dangerous pass sent back to Vinola as he clears it away for a Sounders throw-in. Sounders don't need to send Burks up for this throw. Far side, Hugo Del Hamel gets ready to check in for the Sounders. See if substitution comes before or after the throw. It'll be after. Na can't jump high enough for that throw-in. Walter heads it up the line, chasing it back though. And a slide challenge from Jensen to send it away. Now here comes the substitution. Del Hamel is on his way in for the Sounders. It looks like Trevor Jensen ends his night.
For autographs after the game, the Sounders will be signing on the east side of the stadium right after tonight's match. Sounders substitution coming in the 85th minute. Departing number 5, Trevor Jensen. Entering the match, number 10, Hugo Delhamel.
5 minutes and some stoppage time to play here in Sumner, Washington. The Sounders found themselves facing a 2-goal deficit just about 2 weeks ago, and they were able to come back in about 4-minute span. Can the Highlanders do the same here late? Going down the far sideline. Sturrock can't get out of trouble as it's deflected. Now it's in the middle. Here's Walter. Walter trying to work near side. Plays into the top of the box. Can't get it back. Magarushi now trying to look for some space. Sees Na. Na has some green in front of him. One defender to beat. Pushes it around Cunningham. Can he get around the backside? No, and he drops the shoulder. Cunningham gets fouled. It's going to be Highlander ball. Eddie Na is a tenacious forward who loves to use his body and play physical in the attack. He likes going one-on-one at defenders. Right there, it comes up to bite him. It's a great crowd on hand tonight here in Sumner. Lots of fans showed up for the last regular season match here for the Sounders U23 on a beautiful Friday night. Now into the attack, Cole plays a great entry ball, and it bounces on top of the 18. Magarushi plays another long ball looking for Eddie Na. He's just sitting up top. He has Del Hamel on a run overlapping. Goes far side. Here's Nicholas Brodacki. Brodacki on the right foot. Step over looking for space. Deflects. It's Del Hamel near side. He's going to take a cut back. Be patient. Play smart. Into the middle for Carnifex. Carnifex has green in front of him. Now drops back for Del Hamel. Smartly done there by the Sounders. Here's Jamel Cox. Plays the ball to that far side. And it's a great win from Burke. Excuse me, it's Kilwin. Kilwin into the attack. Here's Na. Na now hesitates, sends a heavy cross into the box, and it's cleaned up by the Highlanders. Carnifex wins the hospital ball and plays DeGroot, who goes all the way back. Ryan DeGroot is a rock as that center back as he plays a great left-footed ball over the top, but as it skips, Na can't chase it down. Substitution far side on the way for the Highlanders. And leaving today's game is going to be number 22, Josh Walter. He's an undersized midfielder in this league, the smallest player that we've seen all year long. But my goodness, does he have Velcro on the top of his boots. That man keeps possession better than anybody on the field. Clean, crisp passes all day long. It was a great 88 minutes from Josh Walter. Na's header goes straight up into the air. Checking onto the field as Walter left. That's going to be number 3, Corey Bent. Corey Bent has 2 goals on the year for this Highlander side as we're in the 88th minute. Time is low. The Highlanders trail 2, but nothing is impossible. Here's Na near side with a great cutback. Look at the quick feet and the battle. Bent's going to draw the foul. Na being tenacious like always. And Vanola is waiting for his troops to march upfield. Carnifex in the battle. He hits the turf. Foul going to be called on the second one as Carnifex drops the shoulder and puts Blair Sturrock on the turf. Now the Highlanders, if they can get something off this set piece here, we're going to have some dangerous stuff because there should be a hefty amount of stoppage time tonight. Standing over the free kick, Thomas Shores. Shores floats the right-footed ball to that far side. Header gets flicked over to the far corner flag. It's going to be out for the 7th corner of the night. Quickly played. Here comes the cross off the short pass. Header back across the net, but it's cleared away. Still in danger. It's just outside the 18. Working with it here. Highlanders get a ball into the box. Still carrying. on top of the 18. Physical defense from the Sounders, and now it's sent away. Here's Hundle. Cross coming in from the far side. DeGroot is there to head away. Eddie Na sitting very high, further than anybody else. The header flicked in the box. Kasim's off his line. He brings it down. Kasim has Na downfield. He's going to opt to throw. Defense is getting back, but now here's Na in 2-on-3. Making the 3-on-3 as he gets support from the far side. Here's Na cutting infield, and the ball sent back into the box of Vinola. Shores now turns. Dribbles through two green shirts. Magarushi intercepts. Here's Jamel Cox now on the run. Down the near sideline, has plenty of space. Trying to split two defenders to find Brodacki, who surely would have been in. 2 minutes here as the Sounders. They lead by 2. Far side, Highlanders carrying now. They got to get something quick if they want a chance at even tying this game. Here's a right-footed cross, top of the box. Carnifex clears it away with authority. That ball skips all the way behind the Sounders bench. Now the Highlanders throw in on the far side. And another clearance, but a late tackle coming through. Preston Kilwin is not happy. Words are being exchanged, and there's the sportsmanship after it all gets taken care of. Yellow card issued on that late strikers challenge. When defenders are clearing away, strikers, they tend to like to slide in late.
The yellow card has been issued to Victoria number 8, Mackenzie Cole.
We are almost said and done with here from Sunset Stadium, but stay tuned after the game as the Rhubarb City supporters will be announcing their Sounders U23 Player of the Year, and we'll make sure to bring you all the coverage of that, as this is the final regular season home match for the Sounders U23 on their 2018 campaign. It's been a great year seeing all the positives that this team has, all the potential of these young college-age players spending their summers here with the Sounders. Vinola sets the ball on the carpet. Clears his lines. Magarushi on the header. And Carnifex comes through again, just clearing every sort of ball possible. And that's it. The Sounders end the 2018 campaign with a victory, 3-1 against the Victoria Highlanders. And like I said, coming up next, we're going to see the Rhubarb City supporters announce their Player of the Year. And up next for the Sounders U23, they got 2 road matches coming up. This just ends the home campaign for 2018. They go up and see the TSSFC Rovers on July 11th at 7 p.m. And then 2 days later, they see Calgary Foothills, who has a comfortable first-place lead. So there's 2 tough matches still to go for this Sounders team. We're going to see how they do, how they finish up that 2018 campaign. They have to win out to even have a shot at getting in to the USL PDL playoffs. But a great match like today in those next 2 fixtures, and the Sounders should find themselves in great position. Let's go over the tallies from today. As it was 2 goals scored by Santiago Patino as a PK in the 24th, and a great goal scored in the 80th, one-on-one with the keeper. Leroy Magarushi was credited the assist in the 80th minute, but scoring was open up from Jamel Cox, where it was a cross from Kaz Warren to set up everything. Be able to finish was Jamel Cox, giving the Sounders that early 1-0 lead. The only goal scored for the Victoria Highlanders here on the road was a 32nd minute goal from Mitchell Papadinets, who came off of a great cross from Cam Hundle, the captain, floated the ball into the backside, and it was a great build-up. Now with the game all said and done, we await to see who the Rhubarb City supporters announce as the 2018 Sounders U23 Player of the Year.
Award presentation is taking place on the east end of the field, right in front of the grandstand. You're invited to come out to Sunset Stadium tomorrow night at 7:30 as the Seattle Sounders women take on the TSS Rovers at 7:30. The Sounders women are undefeated and looking to wrap up the playoff spot. Kickoff time 7:30 tomorrow night. The Sounders women and TSS FC Rovers. Ladies and gentlemen, with tonight being the last home match of the regular season, the Rhubarb City supporters want to thank all of the players who represented the club this season. Last season, the Rhubarb City supporters awarded a player for the first time. The player of the year award to Adam Jones. This year, the Rhubarb City supporters would like to take a moment and thank one player who this season exemplified the hard work, grit, passion, and growth that the Rhubarb City supporters expects from the players. This year, the Rhubarb City supporters leadership awards the Rhubarb City supporters Player of the Year award to number 7, Santiago Patino.
And the second ever Rhubarb City Supporter Player of the Year goes to Santiago Patino, who so far through this 2018 campaign has 8 goals on the year. He's worn the captain's band for most of the matches this season, and he is such a hard worker on the field. He's always trying to chase down every single ball, 90 minutes a game. And right now, I mean, he is talking to head coach Darren Sawatsky, and they're going over about the game plan today. They're still talking about things, you know, that he can improve on and things that they saw great. And that's the kind of worker that Santiago Patino is, and that's the reason you see him scoring 8 goals so far on this season. Santiago Patino, well deserving of the Rhubarb City Supporters Player of the Year award. And with that, that's going to end our broadcast today. Thank you for tuning in to the USL PDL live from Sumner, Washington at Sunset Stadium. All year long, the Sounders end their 2018 campaign here tonight with a 3-1 win. Incredible work tonight from the team. And this broadcast has been brought to you by Adam Weigel of Bootstrapper Studios, specializing in event video of all sizes, live streaming, and inexpensive commercials for your small business. Send an email to info@bootstrapperstudios.com to find out what they can do for you. That's going to wrap up things tonight from Sunset Stadium. Final score, Sounders 3, Victoria Highlanders 1. I'm Peyton Behrens signing off.